Timothee Chalamet and Kylie Jenner are no longer hiding after being quite visibly all over one another at several locations. Yes, they're not discussing it in interviews or during the filming of their relationship for the Kardashians, though it appears serious. According to a recent story, Timmy has had time to focus on Kylie as a result of the historic strikes that occurred this summer in the entertainment sector. However, other admirers fear that he would essentially ghost her if these entertainment behemoths agree to adequately compensate those who produce TV and cinema. Timothee Chalamet, an actor who is frequently in demand and a heartthrob, was the subject of a conversation with a Hollywood insider by the U.S. Sun. The insider said, "The strikes have forced him to not work. This relationship has turned his world upside down," the insider said. And, the person continued, "He's living his best life." That is a big compliment for Kylie. Timothee has previously dated well-known beauty queens from his field. But Kylie is undoubtedly incredibly unique. Kylie is not an actor, despite the fact that she has undoubtedly starred in music videos and spent a lot of her life on camera. Not in Timmy's meaning of the word. She has a huge fortune. She possesses influence. She also enjoys a standard of living that is unattainable for even the majority of Nepo babies in the entertainment industry. Those who are at least in their 20s. The Writers Guild of America went on strike on May 2 in protest of the heinous methods employed by powerful corporations to underpay writers. Priorities in the negotiations included shrinking writers' rooms, shortened seasons, disappearing residuals, strategically eliminated shows, and the looming danger of AI. However, the out-of-touch multi-millionaires who run Disney, Netflix, Warner Bros. Discovery, and other companies refused to reach any sort of fair agreement. The WGA then decided to strike. Timmy is obviously not a writer. However, these large studios made the decision to step up their efforts to stifle the creative talents that have enriched them throughout the years. As a result, SAG-AFTRA and the WGA both went on strike at the same time for the first time in generations. The outcomes have put an end to the entertainment business. The leaders of these businesses haven't exactly been coy about their objective. The idea is that after thousands of actors and writers have lost their homes and are unable to provide for their families, they would scurry back for whatever bitter scraps the AMPTP has to offer. Significant community efforts to support authors and actors during strikes are making a positive difference. Hopefully, the AMPTP will bargain in good faith at some point. And in the interim, lose hundreds of millions for no cause. Timothee cannot work at this time, but the majority of the striking actors are those who portray joggers and corpses on police procedurals and make less than the average teacher. Aside from independent studios that negotiate reasonable terms. So it stands to reason that his time with Kylie has been enjoyable. However, even legendary industry villains like WBD boss David Zaslav will grow weary of losing enormous sums of money for what seems to be no reason other than spite sooner or later. The strikes will cease at that point, whether it be the following week or, as some fear, as late as February. Timothee will resume filming new projects and marketing movies, such as Wonka and Dune 2. Some of her admirers worry that Timothee is using her as a welcome diversion, perhaps unconsciously. Oh, he's certainly enjoying himself. Will it, though, last? Some claim that Kylie is a more serious matter. The strikes will finish, but that doesn't necessarily mean that these two hotties will call it quits.